Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. It's Let's Talk F1 now, as we are going live for the Spanish Grand Prix from the Circuit De Catylunia. It's going to be a great race. It is going to be a great race. I do know that much for a fact, but not much overtaking this. It's not really a circuit of overtaking, but it's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be an enjoyable race. I'll also be watching the football because we got match reaction straight after Formula One with the United boys. Obviously, Aston Villa versus Manchester United is at 2 o'clock as well. So we'll have match reaction straight after the Formula One from the Circuit de Catalunya from the Grand Prix of Spain. But it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good race. Obviously, qualifying yesterday, Max Verstappen right up there with Lewis Hamilton. But an interesting comment made by Lewis today or recently, saying, reminding Max, I don't care who I'm fighting. Do you not remember Ferrari? A bit cocky from Lewis, a bit cocky indeed. But he is a 7-time world champion. So what do you expect from him? He's a bit of a cocky lad. But let's have a look at the circuit of Circuit de Catalunya. Let's have a little look at the layout. So as you can see right here, that is the start-finish straight. They'll go all the way down to turn 1 and 2 here, which is a chicane very tight here at the start of the Grand Prix. Very, very tight. Then obviously you go around turn 3 up to turn 4, which is here. Then you sort of go around this corner. It's downhill to turn 5. Then it's uphill to turn 6 and 7. There's a chicane here, right here. That's also very tight. So first lap, that's going to have some issues there for the drivers. Up here, up to turn 9 here, then down. Obviously, this is a new part of a new layout of the circuit. In terms of, it used to be sort of like that. It used to be like where my finger is. It was sort of a 90-degree, a very, very tight corner. Now they've opened it up, and it's more of a sweeping corner up here, up to turn 12. Before you go down here, this is a new part of the circuit. It's been around for quite some time, which is obviously turns 13, 14, 15, this section here. Then you've got the sweeping bit on the last corner there. But I'm also joined by Chris and the leader of the Cante Hive, Charl. I'd take that. I'll take that as a yes. We're very, very excited.
What did you say? Sorry, it cut out.
Oh, I said, are you excited?
Oh no, I'm really looking forward to it. To be honest, it was a good track yesterday, so I'm looking forward to seeing the actual race itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't realise doing the track guide would be easier on my own, where I can actually go around. But it's so weird. It's so weird how I finally managed to work out where my left and right is, because obviously it swaps, doesn't it? Let's look at the circuit in a different way. This is where it's showing the hills. This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying going uphill, downhill. Out of the first chicane, it's sort of uphill and around, and then it sort of stagnates the hill. Then it's, as I say, down the hill, and then it's up again, and then it's down in the final part of the track. It's a very, very nice track, very hilly. at certain parts. That was obviously yesterday, so ignore what the temperatures and the wind and the humidity, because it's going to be better than that, I suspect. But this is how we will be lining up. Well, not we, they will be lining up. So you got Lewis in first position with Max right next to him in second. Valtteri Bottas and Charles Leclerc on the second row. Ocon with Sainz on the third row. Daniel Ricciardo out qualifying his teammate Lando Norris for the first time this season, I believe, in seventh, with Sergio Perez all the way down in eighth. Not ideal for the Red Bulls. They could do with having Sergio Perez right up there with obviously Max to help fight these Mercedes. Max can't do it on his own. He does need some help from his teammate. Obviously, Lando Norris in ninth, with Fernando Alonso at his home Grand Prix in 10th. Then you got Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly, 11th and 12th respectively, with Sebastian Vettel and Antonio Giovinazzi getting 13th and 14th. George Russell getting into the second part of qualifying again for this season. He will be in 15th, with Yuki Tsunoda, the first time he's driven around Catalonia in a Formula One car, in 16th. Kimi Raikkonen ahead of Mick Schumacher, Nicholas Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin. Nikita Mazepin, obviously, stone wall last, which is an interesting one. I don't know why they didn't just go get Callum Ilott, which would have been a better idea. But before, obviously, lights out, we're going to have like about 7 minutes time. I'm watching Portsmouth bottle the last game of the season so they can't get playoffs. Forever you will be shit. Enjoy League One with us again, you fucking knobheads.
Where are you guys on the F1?
I'm watching
TV bits so we can sync up.
I'm on an advert. There's a guy.
Okay, so I'm way behind.
Me too.
I'm way behind then.
Okay, I'll pause it at a memorable advert. Chris, are you near me? Are you
No,
watching
why don't you pause it? Why don't you pause it when you get to like the F1 logo as it comes back on, and then at least I know when to do that then.
Yeah.
Because I'm just seeing Lewis Hamilton in his car.
Oh, you're way behind then. I'm on work day. Chris, are you with me?
I've got the adverts.
Grand Prix Sunday, Spain Sky Sports with the F1 logo. That is where I'm at. Is that the same for you, Chris?
Yep.
Excellent. I'm just going to go get my phone quickly.
It's always me. It'll be much better when I'm like, I can watch it on the TV again. Is what it is.
Nah, I like to have the circuit.
Well, sometimes I watch it on TV, but whenever the TV's not working, I watch it on my pretty PS4. So it's 50-50.
50-50. 50-50 in the Chris Welsh house.
Indeed.
And where's images? There we go. I like to have the circuit, you see, right in front of me.
I like that
though. Actually, no, I think I had it as a pic. There we go. And then there we go.
Okay, I don't know where I'm so confused as to where I am. I think I'm now ahead. I think I'm now ahead. I don't know. I haven't seen an F1 sign come up, but I'm seeing someone spinning on the track.
Oh,
it's okay. It's a Sky. It's a Sky advert. It's a Sky advert. It's okay, guys. It's just a Sky advert. I was like, what? I started panicking because I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, oh, it's just showing me the Sky app. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. These Sky Sport apps can't be like, dude, you can't be doing that to me. Hi, Max.
I've now gone ahead of the F1 logo. So if one of you, if you play it at the F1 advert, then just instantly tell me when you see Lewis in you'll see a picture of Lewis.
Yeah, done it.
Right.
Excellent. I was expecting that response.
I don't know where I am right now, to be honest. I still think I'm on adverts, to be honest.
Chris, are you playing it at the moment?
No, pause it.
Oh, cool.
I paused it at Hamilton. For
Oh,
Hamilton.
right, yeah. Yeah. So, Charl, let us know when you see Hamilton. So you'll see the F1 logo, then you'll see Hamilton. And that's where I'm at.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I think we're just getting to the F1 logo now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is the F1 introduction where I'm seeing all the teams. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. It's about bloody
All
time.
the teams.
No, all the
You're
drivers, sorry.
Yeah. You're ahead of us, I think.
Am I ahead of you guys?
I think.
Oh no.
So.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
you're
I'm
ahead.
seeing. I've just seen
What
the F1 logo. I've just seen the F1 logo, and now I'm seeing the C.
The C.
I think I'm ahead now.
I'm seeing Mac. Right, I'm gonna. Right, let's try that again. Right, I'm now live. Right. They're going through action zones. So
I'm literally just seeing the sky view of Barcelona.
right. Tell me. Oh.
This is the worst thing ever.
Now my thing's.
I'm just seeing the track and the DRS, and it says elevation 2.9
right,
meters.
tell me when you see the Spanish flag, Chris. I fast forward it right to the end. I now see the Catalonia Spanish flag.
I'm just seeing turn one. It's just showing me turn 1 and 2 and Hamilton and Vettel.
I'm in
you're at the action zones. Huh?
I'm in sync with Niall now with the Spanish flag.
Okay, well, I'm just seeing the turns.
After this, you're going to see a Spanish flag. Let us know when you're at the Spanish flag.
Okay, I've got you. I'm watching very closely. I thought I was so behind then, and then I thought, oh, this is... I can see the 3 tyres.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the 3 tyres.
Yeah, you're about to see a Spanish flag.
No, still
after
at the
this,
tyres.
you'll see the Spanish flag.
I see the Spanish flag.
Excellent.
There we go. Excellent.
Starting grid. We are sorted. Yeah. So as they go through the starting grid that I've already done for you guys. As I said, this is an alternative commentary to Sky Sports or wherever you are in the world today. But please do leave a like on the video.
This is better
Subscribe
than Sky
to the channel with notifications on. It does massively help us. We cover all Formula One as well. I've also got British Touring Cars in a bit. DC, who is the Villa fan, good luck in the match. None of us are United fans, but good luck to Villa in the match. Actually, that reminds me, I need to put that on. As I say, straight after we're about to get shit in Grealish still out. It's not going to be ideal for you. I've got the match in one TV, but I'll be focusing mainly on this one. But as I said, match reaction to Aston Villa versus Manchester United at 4 p.m. on this channel, straight after the Formula One. But Chris, DC Niall, I thought you were a United fan. No, I'm not a United fan. I'm a Mason Greenwood fan, but I support Plymouth Argyle. That's although the way I've been acting, you could assume that I'm a Chelsea fan. But that's only because I like Mason Mount and Billy Gilmour. I think they're brilliant players. And obviously Kante, because Kante is just adorable. He to be fair, I reckon they need to make teddy bears of N'Golo Kante. Could you imagine giving N'Golo Kante bear a hug? Like a life size? Because you can make a life size, because he's not very tall. Charles there thinking, I actually like that idea. I'm going to go get myself an N'Golo Kante teddy bear. Just with his cute little face.
I want one.
See? I ring up Chelsea and be like, I've got a great idea for you. N'Golo Kante teddy bears, life size. He's only like 5'3", isn't he?
He's 5'7".
Oh, still quite small. I'm like 6 foot. DC saying, what the fuck? Oh. Yes. The people apart from Charl and Chris, they normally call me a United fan for some ungodly reason. I think it's because they're self-conscious about supporting United and want as many people supporting them as possible. I'd never degrade myself so much. But Chris, who do you think's gonna win? What do you think the front three are gonna be?
Good question.
I know I'm full of the questions.
It depends on the first turn 1 and 2 who comes out first in that one. But yeah, I'll stop messing around. Now. And it's hard.
It is very difficult. Very
Well,
difficult.
to start off with, third place, Anandor Bold and Carlos Sainz in his own Grand Prix to get that final podium. Yes, because why not?
Yeah, no, I hear that.
First and second is obviously Hamilton or Verstappen, and I can't bloody choose.
Yeah, they're just doing the formation lap.
I'm going to say Verstappen. Verstappen's going to win.
You're going to say Verstappen. Verstappen is your guy. I hear that. I hear that.
Second. Because Hamilton.
Third?
Yeah, I went for Sainz third. Because why not?
Sainz. Yeah, no, I hear that. Charlotte, who is your top three?
Verstappen is number 1. Unfortunately, Hamilton is number 2. I'm going to say Leclerc is number 3.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. I'm going to actually go with Charles here. I think it's going to be Max Verstappen first, Lewis Hamilton second, Charles Leclerc third. I think Verstappen is going to put Lewis in a nappy by the end of the day. Lewis is going to have big boy panties on right. Oh, Lewis is really slowing the pack down. What a disgraceful driver. Go at Hamilton. Go at Verstappen speed, Lewis. Stop being a fuckwit.
I just said Verstappen just because he needs to keep up in that title race.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If Lewis is pissing Verstappen off now, I would not want to be Hamilton when the flag goes. Like
no, I hear that.
Verstappen, don't let this idiot get away with it. That's rude, you know. Dad, how dare you do that to Max? Do you know who that is? That's Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton. Pipe down, man.
So, as the last cars arrive on the grid, obviously, Nicholas Latifi and Nikita Mazepin are going to be the last ones to actually get into their grid box. We await to see what happens.
Mazepin should just went in the pits and just go on.
This is true. This is very true. Get your comments in as well. We want to hear from you. We want to engage with you throughout the race as we are ready. And here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. And what have we got here? Lewis making a fairly good start, but Max making a brilliant start straight into the strip seam.
Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Come on, Max.
Max he gets him, pushes Lewis wide. Max Verstappen is P1 after the first 2-3 corners. Lewis in second. Valtteri Bottas in third.
I just want to remind you all that the last time that this season that Verstappen took him on the first corner, Verstappen won it. I'm going to just address that.
This is very true. Verstappen is in the lead as we go round the first few corners. Up to turn 9 we go with Lewis fighting Max. Lewis really didn't expect Max to be so quick. Max is really good when we're starting off the grid. A very, very good start. And Lewis, I know you said that you fought off plenty of people before. And does Max remember Ferrari? Yeah. Well, Lewis, do you remember that's 2-0 to Max Verstappen on grid starts now? Unlucky, dickhead. You cocky shit. But Max Verstappen coming around the last corner to start his next lap. A brilliant start for Max. with a 1.5 second gap already to Lewis. And Charles Leclerc is in third position. Daniel Ricciardo making a great start, as did Sergio Perez, both up 2 spots, with Ocon and Sainz dropping down 2 spots. Norris not able to make any gains as we speak yet. Russell has gone down 2 spots with Giovinazzi, and Mick Schumacher overtaking him there. But guys, we're on lap 2. Max Verstappen in the lead with Hamilton second, Charles Leclerc third, Valtteri Bottas fourth, and Daniel Ricciardo fifth. What's your thoughts on the start of the race?
Verstappen's going to win. I'm sorry, Lewis shouldn't have pissed him off earlier. That would have been a catalyst for me. I can see Verstappen leading. I can see, the only time I can see Lewis actually taking lead. Actually, I don't even think he will take lead. I think Verstappen will make sure there's a big enough gap, go in to get his tyres done, and then come back out again, still leader.
Strong possibility.
Don't forget, Red Bull are the best team of pit stops as well.
Also,
yeah, I'd like to thank you, Chris, for backing me. Thank you, Chris.
Overtaking at the Circuit de Catalunya is very difficult. So Max knew he had to get it done in the first corner, to which
Max
he did.
Verstappen's just got the fastest lap.
Yes, a 1:23.5.
Go, Max!
Go, Max! Go, Max!
Let's
Absolutely
go.
loving it. Charles Leclerc is already 4.7 seconds behind Max at the moment. But what a start, as they show the replay of the start.
I
Max,
love watching it.
Max getting a brilliant start, straight away getting right tucked up behind Lewis, and then making that gain straight into the first corner, braking a lot later than Lewis Hamilton. So he pushes Lewis a little bit, which, to be fair, gloves out fighting, isn't it, boys? And Lewis...
He did it last time.
And because of that, Lewis has to brake slower. He has to go slower, which inadvertently makes Bottas go slower, which means that Charles Leclerc can jump up to third. But what a start. We're on board with Max, but what a start. What a start. Really, he's putting his elbows out. He's really showing Lewis what he's about. And Lewis, let's have a look on board with Lewis Hamilton. It's a long run down to turn 1, which doesn't favour Lewis at all. It does mean that other people can get pace. And then, as you see on the right-hand side, Lewis Hamilton sees Max Verstappen.
Just want to let you know that they didn't actually touch. They didn't actually touch.
Mm-hmm.
The commentaries just confirmed that they actually was so it looked like they touched, but they didn't.
No. I know they didn't touch.
But I thought they had touched. I thought they had touched, but because it was so close.
Yeah.
But damn, Verstappen's done his job. Let's go. Let's go, Verstappen. Let's go, Verstappen.
Yeah. 100%.
Come on, Charles Leclerc.
And that's the thing.
Leclerc just needs to keep Bottas in fourth, so that
this inadvertently does help Max in a way, because it stops Mercedes from being able to tag team on Max, because now Bottas is in a fight with Charles Leclerc.
That's what I want. And to be honest, Ricciardo's not that far.
No, and Perez needs to overtake Ricciardo. That is the important thing. Is Perez does need to overtake Ricciardo pretty sharpish, so that he can then get into a fight with Bottas, because obviously Red Bull has a faster car at the moment. But a great start from Max. Not a great start for Lewis, but under investigation, Pierre Gasly, I'm unsure why he is under investigation, for out of position at the start.
I'm not actually that fast, to be honest. I don't really care, to be honest.
Not too good.
Hamilton's got the fastest lap. Jog on, mate. Jog on. Nah, sorry.
It's okay. There's still a fair gap. Obviously, United and Villa have kicked off. That's 4 minutes into that game. But we're here for Formula One match reaction to that 4 p.m. on this channel. But this is a great start by Max, and he's keeping Lewis at bay and keeping him over a second, which is vital in terms of getting DRS activation for Lewis. Leclerc is only He's quite far. Leclerc is dropping right back. This looks like a straight out fight between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc right back, and Valtteri can't get past him. So Valtteri is getting right back as well. The current gap between them is 6 seconds. 6 seconds is the current gap. But if you're new and you're watching us for the first time, please do subscribe to the channel. We have all sorts of sports on here, mainly Formula One and football, Premier League mainly. But we also have Plymouth Argyle content as well. That reminds me, we lost 1-0 today. Well done, Argyle.
And we also have someone who doesn't really know about F1, who basically just the shit that comes out my mouth is ridiculous. But YOLO. We go with the flow.
That's what we don't mind a rookie. Luckily, me and Chris can carry Charl along the streams, and Charl learns every week, every single week. We just need to teach her that Q1 and Q2 matter very little for timings. It's
I feel like I just get so competitive. You know when like you see a race and you know it's not that big of a deal, but you're still like, nah, I still want him in the top 3. Now you get in the top 3. Now don't be slacking. That's how I feel. Like I feel
it's understandable. British Touring Cars is on. I've been watching a bit of that as well. What's Pogba doing? Oh, Pogba trying to a little dirty shot there. Obviously, Paul Pogba, according to Graham Souness, obviously Paul Pogba should have done more to stop the protest last week. I presume he should have been there escorting people out of Old Trafford, because Graham Souness obviously just a little bit racist, which is a fair one. RJ in the chat as well. Hello to yourself.
Yes,
make sure
RJ.
you do check out. Make sure you do check out Robotic Jaguar as well. A very, very key part of our channel. He's also a host of the United Show every Friday night at 10 p.m.
And if you haven't watched this week's Man United show, I would definitely advise to go and watch it.
I might just rename it the Banter Show, because it is just vibes and banter. I absolutely love it.
It literally is. I'm not going to lie, I love watching it.
It's one of my favourite shows because, firstly, I don't have to host, and secondly, I can just have a laugh and a little bit of a joke. It's quite nice.
Bottas and Leclerc are very close, you know. Like,
yeah.
I mean, Leclerc's doing a great job. He just needs to keep him at bay, to be honest.
This is what I mean. Catalonia is a very difficult circuit to overtake.
Literally.
Indeed.
It really is.
What have you made of the start, Chris? What's your thoughts?
It's what I expected, to be honest. I said both of them will be turning into the first corner, and I expected one of them to kind of wham each other off the track, but that's what Verstappen did. But that's racing. If Lewis doesn't like it, tough. It's racing at the end of the day.
I hear that. A huge gap between first and second, with third and fourth. Yellow flag is out at the moment. I'm not sure why. And
2 and 3.
Yuki Tsunoda is not moving on my driver tracker, so I'm gonna put 1 and 1 together and get 2. Yuki Tsunoda is he's currently in the chicane that turns 11 and 12. Not sure what he's done. He's rolling backwards. He's about to get approached by Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Not sure
why. We've got a yellow flag.
In sector 2 and 3, it's basically Yuki Tsunoda is stopped on the track at turn 11. So Yuki Tsunoda, and he's getting out of the car. So Yuki Tsunoda is out of the race. Unsure what has happened there.
It looks like his tyre's gone. It looks like his tyre's completely bust on the inside.
Team radio for Yuki Tsunoda. So let's have a little listen.
Engine stop.
Engine's gone. Engine has gone.
Yeah, I thought it was
for Yuki Tsunoda, and it's the safety car is out. The safety car is out, which is understandable. Where Yuki Tsunoda is currently stopped on the track at turn 11. Nicholas Latifi saying, I'm just sliding around everywhere. I'm sure that will help. Team radio from Daniel Ricciardo.
Just trying to protect the rear at the moment.
Daniel Ricciardo saying he's trying to protect the rear, so I'm unsure what's going on there. Esteban Ocon.
Good job so far.
Don't really care if it's too good so far. Max Verstappen, team radio. I have no idea what he was saying there for team radio from Max. But yeah, not a bad one. Into the pits is Antonio Giovinazzi, but they fucked up somehow. They screwed up somehow. They've got 3 wheels on the car, and oh my lord, they're taking them all off. In God's name, what have they done?
That is the most biggest fuck up ever.
What the hell is going on here?
What an absolute fart. That is.
That's absolutely ridiculous. It looks like they had 3 of the right set of tyres on. Then they took 1 away. What's happened here? So they've
Oh, one tyre was.
One tyre was flat.
Yeah,
had a puncture. That's the issue there. One of the tyres had a puncture. Then they've had to take all of them off, so they're all the same spec of tyre. What an absolute nightmare there. But safety car is out, which we haven't seen for quite some time. But it is the Mercedes safety car this week, red. There are 2 different safety cars. You've got the green of Aston Martin and you've got the red of Mercedes. Well, Mercedes is normally silver, but it's painted red. I mean,
no offense to the safety cars, but I think one will do. You don't need a different kind of Mercedes, Aston Martin.
I think it's just more advertising, and
maybe sponsors.
I'm pretty sure Aston Martin and Mercedes are run by the same company, so it's just brand getting it out there as well, isn't it? But it's Williams is in the pit lane, and they will be coming in for George Russell. They're double stacking. They're going to double stack George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. A very fast pit stop there for George. George is out straight away into the pits. Is Nicholas Latifi into a box. All 4 wheels go on there, and Nicholas Latifi of a 3.2 second pit stop there, which is fairly good for a double stack.
Safety car ending.
Is it?
Oh, I'm ahead of them.
Yes, it is ending. It is ending. It is indeed. But Giovinazzi is very far behind. And George Russell up to 17th. He's in the same position. He'll be able to catch up with Nikita Mazepin at the back of the pack. And the safety car in this lap, and they're just coming around turn 10 now. So that means that Max Verstappen will be the pace setter and the pace maker, and he will determine when the drivers go. So another restart, and there we go. Max slowing Lewis right down. He's going to back the pack right up, try and get as much temperature into these soft tyres as possible. Don't forget, these soft tyres have already done a couple of laps.
So, question.
Yes.
When can they overtake? When can they take a Verstappen?
When the
there's a
safety car
certain
is
line.
Completely.
There's a certain line that you can't overtake. Max is he's taken them through turns 14, 15 at the chicane. And there we go. He has gone, bombed it out of turn 16, down the start-finish straight, making sure that Lewis can't get a toe down the straight. What a brilliant move there from Max. Lewis right behind him. Lewis can't do anything. And there is Charles Leclerc trying to get past Lewis Hamilton as well. Valtteri Bottas not really able to keep up with Charles Leclerc at the moment. Daniel Ricciardo right behind Valtteri Bottas, but Perez, he's absolutely being sniffed around by Esteban Ocon for the battle of 6th. And there is Lance Stroll trying to get past Fernando Alonso, to which he does around the outside. But Alonso keeping him there, but into the turn 5 there. And Lance Stroll is ahead of Fernando Alonso there. Brilliant overtaking move from Lance Stroll onto Fernando Alonso. Alonso's home Grand Prix, don't forget the Spanish Grand Prix, as is Carlos Sainz. But that's the second restart we've had. Lewis is 0.9 seconds behind Max, which would mean he gets DRS. But what's your thoughts now? Obviously, lap 11, Max doing very, very well at the moment.
Indeed. Good brilliant start from the restart for Max as well.
Oh, time penalty. Pierre Gasly being given a 5-second penalty.
No one cares.
Shame. The amount of energy I have to care about that is 0.
Bruno Fernandes has just missed the shot, hit it wide. I suppose he can only ever score from penalties. Bruno Fernandes, but Pogba may have been. Oh no, that's Rashford may have been offside there. But back to the Formula One.
So that's United Western players then, yesterday on Tuesday.
Yeah, I would expect so. 4 games in 7 days for Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And there we go. Pierre Gasly was ahead of the starting grid by half a mile.
When you say heck, bloody looked ridiculously over the line, and maybe he doesn't know what a white line is. He should go to Specsavers. They've got a great deal on at the minute.
It's very difficult to actually see the white line in an F1 car because you're basically.
Yeah, but I feel like if you've done it, that many times before,
it's drive error. Trust me, I watching British touring cars. Jason Plato overshot his box, and he's been racing for about 35 years. So it's no guarantee to not be able to do these mistakes. But Max, he's keeping Lewis at bay very, very nicely at the moment. They did have a huge gap between Max Lewis and obviously Charles Leclerc in third, but Charles Leclerc, obviously they need to rebuild that gap. But Max keeping Lewis at bay.
I'm not surprised by the top 3 at the moment. Because Charles Leclerc, he's one of the best probably race drivers out there. And I can't wait for him to
DRS enabled this lap. So Max needs to try and get a 1 second gap over Lewis Hamilton, which he does there. It's currently a 1.0 gap, so 1 second gap between Verstappen and Lewis, which means Lewis won't get DRS.
Each Ferrari are better than last season.
What is DRS? I really don't understand it still.
DRS is the drag reduction system. Basically, you know that wing you see on the back of their cars?
Yeah.
It opens up and
it opens to allow the easier airflow.
So who gets DRS?
If you're within a second of the drive
1 second.
So Verstappen will get it.
No.
So
no, Hamilton will, because he's 1 second behind. It's the same with other drivers. If Charles Leclerc is third and Bottas is 1 second behind Charles Leclerc, then Bottas gets it.
If you're leading the race, you don't get DRS because they're
they're now not a second behind. Lewis isn't a second behind, so does that mean he doesn't get it?
Yeah. So if he's over a second, he doesn't get DRS. But he's currently 0.8 seconds, which means that Lewis would get DRS if we were to have DRS right now. But Max seems to be faster in Sector 2, judging by the looks of it. Sector 2, obviously, from Turn 4 up to Turn 9, halfway in the middle between Turn 9 and Turn 10. Obviously, as I say, we're at the Circuit De Catylunia today.
Indeed.
This three-way commentary, I quite like it. It's definitely much better than Sky Sports with Crofton and Brundle. But Charles Leclerc, they're just showing the battle between Charles Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri not able to even get near Charles Leclerc at the moment. So, as I say, it is a shootout between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton for 1 and 2 respectively. Lewis, he's leading the championship, but if Max Verstappen wins today, takes a lot of points away. Hamilton with the fastest lap as we speak.
So, I have a question. If
Yeah.
Verstappen wins today, where does that take the leaderboard to? Because that's 2 apiece, as far as my maths is concerned.
Within about a point. I think he'll be a point ahead.
So if he gets the fastest lap point as well. So if he gets the fastest lap point as well.
Well, before this race, Hamilton is on 69 points, Verstappen on 61. So Verstappen wins, that's 86, I think it is. But depending if he gets fastest lap as well.
Yeah, it's all very dependent on fastest lap and
Yeah,
all
no,
sorts.
of course.
But yeah, you're right. Verstappen will be ahead if he wins this race. No matter what.
Go Verstappen!
Certainly going to be tight. They're just showing Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. Nicholas Latifi making a great overtake there into turn 1. As I said, turn 1 and 2 is joint together pretty much. It is a very fast chicane into turn 1 and 2. But it's certainly going to be an interesting one. It's an interesting race. Obviously, Lewis is now 1.3 seconds behind Max Verstappen in first and second.
But yeah, it just depends who gets the fastest lap, doesn't it?
This is true. This is true.
Because I think if Hamilton gets it, if my maths is correct, they'll be tied on points. And I think Verstappen might be top. I don't know. Joint top, as my United fans said in January.
Yeah, joint top. Obviously, joint top is the best place. I'm just going to make a banner for the top 10. Because I'm good like that, you see. I'm very, very good like that indeed. Right, there we go. But what's everyone's thoughts? Who do we think's going to come into pits first?
Not Verstappen.
No? I think Verstappen will stay out, do you?
I mean, I think for me, the sensible thing was to see if he could maybe get a little bit more of a lead and then go in. That's what I'd be thinking, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, he might go in for. He might get a lead and then go in first. But as far as I'm concerned, the lead's not big enough, and it's too close to call right now.
No, I don't agree with that. What about you, Chris?
Verstappen just needs to get the race strategy spot on. Yeah, that's been my biggest critic of him. Just the race strategy. He is a quality driver. Will be a world champion, whether this season or in the future. That's all he needs to improve for me. Race strategy, and I think he's doing that this season. He's improving it. And that's why we've got a title race on. So it comes down to race strategy, who's got the better one with the pit stops, etc., everything. But yeah, I think Verstappen should win this race, in my opinion. No, that was Lewis saying that.
Just want to let you know that Aston Villa have just got a goal. It's Traore in the 23rd minute. Yay!
Which means, as it stands, City win the league without it.
Yeah, and it wasn't us that gifted it them, so I'm quite happy with that, to be honest.
And it was who's defending that? Oh, Victor Lindelof. Of course, it's Victor Lindelof. But at the bottom of your screen, you'll see the top 10. At the moment, they'll most likely start pitting around just to piss me off, which will politely do my head in. But as you can see, the top 4, I would do the whole grid, but that would be very difficult to do.
I tried to do it in one of my streams, but then I just decided, no, I'll just do a video instead. Just read them out. I was on ScreenYard. I typed it all in, and it only went up to 18th. And I was like, well, that's shit.
I could easily fit them all in. But yeah, it's one of them.
But what I done was probably typed all their last names, and that's why it's probably too much letters.
Yeah.
So maybe done it by the initials, like on this quid. Yeah, Alonso is like his first 3 letters of his last name.
Yeah. Just quickly doing something to that, and then I've still got plenty of characters. This is what I like to see. There we go. Save that. No one has moved at the moment. Sorry, I was just messing around and doing this so that everything that I want is still on.
You might want to rephase that because Dad's using the pits.
Fuck you, Gazzy. Oh, Gazzy don't matter. I didn't put Gazzy in.
That's good then.
The top 10 as it stands is the same, I believe. Whereas Ocon, Sainz, Norris, and Stroll. Yes, the top 10 is as it is. Lewis is currently 1.2 seconds behind Max Verstappen.
1.3 now.
Pit window.
Oh no, it was 1.
For a 2-stop strategy, the pit window is open, so that's an interesting one. We'll see how many people come into the pits now. Charles Leclerc is 5.7 seconds behind the leaders, behind Max. 7 seconds behind Max. 5.7 seconds behind Lewis. But just to upset any fan that isn't a United fan, United obviously have come back to win the most matches from behind. So this game is not over yet.
No, of course not.
Indeed.
But it's just enjoyable when Aston Villa get a goal against them. It's enjoyable. Yeah, but the further behind Leclerc goes from Max and Hamilton is the best thing for us because it means the further behind Bottas is causing problems for Bottas. So thank you, Leclerc. Thank you.
Very, very true.
Yeah, but let's be honest. All season it's done be for Verstappen v Hamilton in title race. I said that start of the season, and it's just done be them two. More CIP, bowing it out for race wins as well. In every race, but there's always that one race where both of them get DNFs and someone unexpected wins, like Dadsy last season.
Yeah, no, that's very, very true. Lewis is 1.5 seconds behind Verstappen now, and we may have our winner already on lap 21. As you can see at the bottom of your screen, and I've put the top 10 in there for you so you can see them all on your screen. And also, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream. That would be marvelous. If you could do all of that for us. We're very inventive here, as you can see.
Exactly, you're very original with your ideas as well.
Always original with ideas. The last time I checked, Formula 1 wasn't copyrighted for watchalongs. Just chucking that out there. Vettel is behind Alonso. 2 old guys fighting at the mid part of the grid at the moment.
Repeat of the 2012 title race when Alonso was in Ferrari and Vettel at Red Bull. Yeah. What a tight race that was in that final race. In that final race of the season.
Raikkonen, Russell, Latifi, Giovinazzi, and Gasly all on the medium tyres at the moment. 21 laps have been done on these soft tyres, which I'm not sure how.
Bottas is struggling a bit with the rears. That's what he said. He's struggling with the rear.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Carry on, hon. You just keep struggling. Carry on.
Team radio for Charles Leclerc.
Ricciardo 24.5. Why did you give me the trailer last time? I don't get it.
What?
Ricciardo 24.5. Why did you give me the trailer last time? I don't get it.
I didn't hear that fully.
What did he say?
So they gave him how far Daniel Ricciardo was to them, to Charles Leclerc, and he was like, "Why are you giving me that information? I don't care for that information. Why would I care about that?" It's just getting he's just getting a little bit shitty on team radio. The driver track was a little ahead. Yeah,
You would say, why is he saying Daniel Ricciardo's time? It should be Bottas's time. How far Bottas is behind him.
Yeah, maybe
So
they don't want to scare him with how close Bottas is because he's within a second, almost.
Oh yeah, he is. I just had a brain watch there, brain watch moment by reading the 9 seconds.
Yeah. What's we got here? So Sebastian Vettel and Alonso both coming into the pits. A Vettel slow stop at 4-second pits. There we go. That's the problem there. Vettel with a slow pit stop there compared to Fernando. Ferrari are in the pits, and that is for Carlos Sainz. So I knew that they would ruin my day. Now I have to change this. Because right now, 8th is Norris. So Norris. Norris is in 8th. 9th is Raikkonen. Not sure how Raikkonen's got so far up. Raikkonen. And 10th is
Super Saturday, George Russell.
Is it? Nice. Gotta love Super Saturday. Good old Super Saturday is in 10th as we see that, but somehow
nice.
I don't think it will stay like that. Lewis is within 0.8 seconds of Max Verstappen. Not sure what the fuck is going on there. Within 0.3 seconds. Oh,
Bottas
really bloody close now. Bottas is in the pits. I knew Bottas is coming to ruin my day. I don't know if Daniel Ricciardo can overtake him. Yes, he can.
Yes, he can. And Perez as well.
Brilliant. Love it. Do you know what? I mean, right. So Norris is in the pits. So let's get these pit stops done, and then I will update the driver track. I'll update the thing at the bottom. Whilst we wait for that, please like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Follow our socials. Twitter at Let's Talk EPL and No Context LPL, Instagram Let's Talk EPL _ and TikTok at Let's Talk Premier League. Max Verstappen 0.4 seconds ahead of Lewis. Lewis is going to have DRS coming down here. Someone better be going in the pits. Tyres aren't looking too bad at the moment. Tyres are not looking too bad, which is a bit of a concern. And there we go. Max Verstappen is in the pits. Lewis Hamilton staying out. Lewis Hamilton goes into the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit.
Oh, they need to hurry up. No, I can't. No, hurry up. Come on. Do quicker. No, come on. Quicker. Let's go. Come on, get him out. Go.
Oh.
That is a slow stop from Red Bull there. 4.2 seconds there. That was not an ideal pit stop there from the Red Bull pit crew. Max Verstappen all the way down in 5th at the moment. Obviously, Perez, Ricciardo, Leclerc, and Hamilton yet to stop. They're now going to be saying hammer time to Lewis. But Max Verstappen will be able to warm his tyres up more. I would expect if he's catching Perez, Perez will be jumping out of his way very bloody quickly. Perez will literally put his car. Perez will be literally putting his car to the gravel if he has to. Max will be allowed past very bloody quickly. Lewis into turns 12, 11, and 12, coming down to lap
Why isn't Perez letting him go in front of him?
13, not close enough.
Oh, he is now. He is now. He is now.
Down to
It's
the,
okay.
down
It's
to the
okay. He is
chicane.
now.
Lewis
He is now.
stays out for another lap. Lewis staying out for another lap.
This is
Lewis
not good.
is flying. There's a 78% chance of a Hamilton overtake, but that keeps getting lower and lower, down to 74%, 69%. Lewis needed to really have pitted that lap. He needed to pit early. The McLaren boys are out in the pit stop. Pits, I believe that will be for Daniel Ricciardo. There's a 57% chance
42.
of Lewis. And there we go. Hamilton will not overtake. If Hamilton had pitted a lap earlier, Hamilton would have most likely overtook Max Verstappen in the pit stop. But guess what? Mercedes did not pit him. And Lewis Hamilton will most likely come out of his pit stop into second place.
What radio was that? FIA radio and Mercedes.
What the hell is going on there? Wolf is on the radio. Oh, Wolf is on the radio to race control. Well, this is interesting. Toto Wolff has been asking race control to give Mazepin an extra blue flag warning. The Russian has held Hamilton up as he tries to lap the Haas driver, and Wolff says this guy is going to lose us the position. There is absolute drama here at Spain. Drama in Spain. Team radio for Lewis Hamilton. There we go. Bono telling Lewis to keep going. Lewis, I believe, has now lapped Nikita Mazepin. He has now lapped Nikita Mazepin. And there we go.
An 8%, a 7% chance.
Done. Max Verstappen will come into the lead of the race. This is drama in Spain. Toto Wolff is absolutely raging. He's been onto the FIA, telling them to absolutely blue flag the hell out of Mazepin. Lewis has now got past Nikita Mazepin, but is it too late? Has Max Verstappen allowed Max Verstappen to take back the lead of the race? Currently in third, but Charles Leclerc yet to pit, as does Lewis Hamilton, also yet to pit there. Team radio for Max Verstappen.
Okay, Max, we're currently 2.5 seconds safe to Hamilton now, so look after your tyres. Both front left and rear left were a limitation. Hamilton going long.
Hamilton is going long on these tyres. It was a slow pit stop from Red Bull, a very slow pit stop. There is one of the reasons why one of the tyres were not ready to go on. That is why Max had a very slow stop from Red Bull. As you could see, one of the pit crew going back to getting the tyres. The tyres weren't ready. The tyres were not ready, which meant that Max had a slower pit stop. But because Nikita Mazepin held up Lewis Hamilton whilst he was being blue flagged and he was looking to be overtaken and lapped by Lewis Hamilton, Lewis has now dropped much. He's now 17.6 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen, and it looks like Max Verstappen will lead the race. Drama here at the Circuit De Catylunia.
Mazepin being useful for once in his life.
This is
Thank
true.
you.
But Chris, what have you made of all the drama we've seen in the last 4 laps?
I wouldn't mind Toto Wolff going to FIA saying remove Mazepin from F1.
Look, he's just helped Verstappen out. I'm quite tolerant in letting him
Yeah, but come on, it's not surprising Mazepin. He's been doing it to every driver, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
He done even in practice. I think he done it to Perez. I think it was in Imola.
Yeah, he's been a bit of a
Power
madman.
side.
Lewis coming into the pits. Lewis is coming into the pit stop. We'll see what sort of pit lap time this is. Max Verstappen coming into turn 13, down to turn 14, through to turn 15, coming around turn 16 as we go. Lewis down the pit straight. Down the pit straight. Verstappen goes. Lewis also coming down the straight as well, but he's in he's on the limiter. And there we go. Max Verstappen has overtaken Lewis Hamilton. But will Lewis be overtaken by anyone else? No, he will not. That is a fact. And it is currently Verstappen first, Hamilton second, Bottas is third. Charles Leclerc in the pits.
Oh,
But
yeah.
so I think I can change most of this up now. But drama
Oh,
here at the
okay.
Circuit De Catylunia.
Woohoo!
So much.
Oh, Ricardo's gone 5th.
Russell in the pits.
Russell's in the pits.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Bottas
Oh, I'm
is
so
in
happy for
third.
Verstappen. Go Verstappen, hon. Yeah, you go, hon. Yeah, you go, hon.
Leclerc is in fourth. Fifth is Daniel Ricciardo. Sixth is Raikkonen. Not sure how
Has
Raikkonen managed that.
Bottas pitted yet?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Yes.
pitted.
Yeah, no, I
He
just
overtook
wasn't.
Leclerc in the pits. Perez is seventh. I'm just updating the the ticker as we go along. Eighth is Carlos Sainz.
There's a big gap
ninth-
between him and Lewis Hamilton now, 5.587 seconds.
Yeah, Nikita Mazepin really did it, and I think that Mercedes were too long leaving Hamilton out. They should have brought him in earlier, but they weren't smart enough. They were simply not smart enough. So, as you can see at the bottom of your screen in just a second, this is how the driver lineup is at the moment. Verstappen first, second Hamilton, third Bottas, fourth Leclerc, fifth Ricciardo, sixth Kimi Raikkonen, seventh Sergio Perez, eighth is Carlos Sainz, ninth is Esteban Ocon, and 10th Lando Norris. Perez jumps up to sixth, Raikkonen down to seventh. So just as I put that up, of course, we have a overtake. Many more overtakes as Raikkonen drops down to eight. Oh no, who's that? Oh, that's
Alonso's just taken.
Giovinazzi. Alonso on Giovinazzi.
Oh, Vettel and Dacier. Vettel, nice from Vettel.
Was he overtaken him? Has he?
Oh, he's overtaken Giovinazzi as well. Vettel. There we go. Vettel to 13th. Overtaken Dacier and Giovinazzi.
Seventh is Raikkonen.
Well, this man needs to stop getting the fastest lap. He can jog right on.
As you can see, the leader of the Kante Hive is absolutely raging. She is raging. She is about to blow smoke.
Fact.
As you can now see, this is.
She's raging about F1,
raging.
not Chelsea.
Yeah.
Not raging about Chelsea just yet.
Nothing to be raging about Chelsea. Man United are going to be the ones handing City the title. So,
well, at the moment, yes, but this is Manchester United. Second half is still yet.
No. I understand that. We don't underestimate either team, but if they were to lose today, they would be handing them it. It's not Chelsea's responsibility. I'm a hold every Man United fan accountable.
To be fair, City are winning it anyway. It's just a matter of time. Doesn't really matter.
City and West players as well. Once they get that title. I don't know who they'll be West Ham because they got that second team off the bench.
Not sure what Bruno is having a bit of argy-bargy with Emi Martinez.
Handbags.
Chris Kavanagh is the referee for today's game at Villa Park. Bruno is probably going to smack him in the mouth. But as we watch here, Pierre Gasly making an overtake onto Antonio Giovinazzi. Carlos Sainz is in seventh. I hope that's where he is on my tracker. I'll be very, very angry if he isn't. And he is... Yes. No, he isn't. Damn you. Raikkonen down in eighth now.
Well, Raikkonen still needs a pit, doesn't he? So...
Yeah, he was on a long run. Sainz into seventh, and Raikkonen down into 8th. As I just update that. Max Verstappen has a lead currently of 1.6 seconds to Max Verstappen. But before we get into all of that, please do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. A little bit of drama, as you would have heard me getting very, very excitable, knowing what was happening. It was very exciting. That was a very interesting part of the race where I knew what was coming. Charl looked a bit like, oh, Max can overtake Lewis in the pits, and I'm there like, I know what's going on. I know it. And then obviously, as Max is overtaken in the pits, Charl's there like, yes, go on, do it. And she was loving life. Isn't that true?
Yeah, I am. I was loving life. Because guess who's the leader? Not loser Hamilton. It's
Not
Max
Lewis
Verstappen.
Hamilton. Yep, and there is a gap of 13 seconds to Charles Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas in third and fourth, respectively. Sergio Perez not really being able to get past Daniel Ricciardo at the moment. But Chris, the question I've got for you: Daniel Ricciardo currently in 5th, Lando Norris currently in 10th. Do you think this McLaren is starting to fit the Daniel Ricciardo?
Indeed. Yep. I expected it. Like, Ricciardo was going to have a slow start, McLaren, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone does. You have to Vettel, Aston Martin, etc., with new drivers, down to new teams. And yeah, it's what I expected. Daniel Ricciardo to show his consistency. He is a consistent driver, and his experience over Norris, because he is more experienced over Norris, let's be honest. But both drivers in the top 10, it's what you expect, really. McLaren, the third best team in F1 at this moment in time, and will be at the end of the season, in my opinion, with a close battle with Ferrari for that third place.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Lewis is 0.9 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Some comments here. Velvishwan is saying Thiago Alcantara. Velv is still very, very buzzing that Thiago finally found where the back of the net was last night.
Also, that his team finally found a win. Congratulations on actually knowing what a win is in the Premier League.
They didn't play
great. No,
great.
they really didn't. They played bloody awful.
It was very, very close.
We managed to finish our roast dinner. Southampton didn't.
Yes.
So,
talking of roast dinners, I'll be having mine after the match reaction of Manchester United versus Aston Villa. Half-time in that game at the moment. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 0. At the moment, as it stands, Manchester City would be crowned Premier League champions of 2021, which I'm sure Pep will be very happy rubbing boot polish onto his big Ford head. But I'm going to stop calling him Pep Guardiola. It's Pep Fordiola is how we are going to address that Ford. Yesterday, I may have put a tweet out saying Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a better manager than Pep Fordiola. I stand by that comment, and I say that with chest. As Ocon overtakes Raikkonen, Ocon is there into 8th, and Kimi Raikkonen is down to 9th, but Kimi yet to make a pit, which I'm sure he'll be making one very, very soon. He's currently been on these tyres for 34 laps, so pretty much start of the race. 9th is Kimi Raikkonen. Lando Norris is in 10th at the moment as we approach and wait and see what's going to happen. Lewis still trying to catch Max Verstappen. Maybe Lewis a little bit stronger on these medium tyres?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I said, it comes down. It's the name of the game. It comes down to race strategy. Who's got the better one? There's an everything,
I
and
wouldn't even say it's about that. I think just Mercedes a little bit stronger on the medium tires, but
yeah.
in the second sector, Max Verstappen is much quicker than Lewis Hamilton, which it could be a benefit.
Well, it's a yo-yo, isn't it, between them
Yeah,
two?
well, it looks like the Mercedes has a better straight line, better pace in the first sector, possibly even the third sector, but they can't even lace up Red Bull's boots as we come into the second sector. Vel saying Lindelof is a fraud. Did you see his defending for the Villa goal? Dylan saying watching McFred is like bleaching my eyes. Lindelof, more like Linda. He defends like a worried schoolchild against the year above. Vel saying, I feel your pain, Dylan. And Dylan is crying his eyes out. I'll be joined by the United lot. In fact, I need to send them a link to the thing. So that's really annoying. How do I do this?
It's funny when they say Lindelof is a fraud. Well, we already knew that, to be fair.
Yeah, no, that is very, very true. But Charl, what are you making of the Grand Prix at the moment?
Yeah, I just need Verstappen to win, to be honest. I don't really care about anybody else. I don't care what anybody else's finishes. Just need Verstappen to win. He's having a great race so far. Lewis sucks. Today, yeah. Shame. Sucks to be Lewis Hamilton right now because you're not winning.
It's an interesting one. Vel saying Lewis Hamilton walks into United's midfield. Dylan saying I walk into United's midfield.
I'm not gonna lie, my dog walks into Man United's midfield.
It's not the greatest, is it? It is not the greatest. But Chris, do you wanna take us through whilst I send people a link for the United match reaction?
Indeed.
Excellent.
Randall Norris just overtook Whitening, is it? Yeah, Whitening. Yeah. So Norris into ninth.
I'll update that in a second.
Oh, that's not a bad takeover, to be honest.
And your Tiffy's overtook Giovinazzi to move into 16th.
Yeah, there's lots of overtaking at the minute. Leclerc's got closer. He's only 10 seconds away from Bottas. He was 13. He's now 10. Hey, that's still improvement, you know. We're only on nearly 40 laps. Still got another 26 to go.
20.
Man, Verstappen.
No, 28.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, well, I'm just not. I said if we get to 40. I said nearly 40, so I'm just counting from 40 because the 2 laps is nearly done. So it's easier for my maths to work out like that, to be honest.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Raikkonen's in the pit.
About time he's in the pit.
Yeah, how many pit stops do they usually make? Like 1?
Two at maximum. But it depends on how many yachts in the Grand Prix.
So if Verstappen wins, he still goes second, 2 points away.
Yeah, because Hamilton did that fastest yacht.
Well, I need. If I'm really honest, Verstappen, look, Max, mate. I know you can't hear me, but I'm gonna need you to get the fastest lap. If I'm really honest, you'd be doing me a massive favour here.
Who knows? It might be listening. Just in this separate earphone.
No, I need. I need you to get the fastest lap. If you could do your job, that'd be great.
But to be fair, it's still early in the season. It's all about staying on Hamilton coattail, putting the pressure on, and still how many races to do? I think it's 20 odd races to do. Yeah, 19.
Fair few.
Yeah, 19 races. So
fair few.
If I was Leclerc, I'd want to get in the pits before Bottas. That would be my tactic.
Mm. No, I do hear that. 26 laps of the race to go at the moment. I'm still doing things. So lovely Charl and Chris are going to be leading you through all of this at the moment.
I wish
Yeah,
Mazepin would just pretty leave F1 and retire.
well, I'm to be fair, I'm still waiting for Mazepin to crash out. I want him to spin out. Like, we haven't had a crash. Like, come on, give me something to spin out on. I'm a bit bored of this, like, plain sailing. Like, come on, Mazepin, you're usually here for the drama. Create me some drama, please. Thank you.
Oh,
I
Perez.
do hear that.
Perez is on Ricardo's tail now.
Yes, go on, Perez. Go help your teammate out. It's about bloody time. Only 40 laps into the race and you decided to do that. Jesus. It's like he needs someone to, like, tell him in, like, a child's language. You have a teammate to help.
So,
Please do that.
we've got some comments here. Wolf saying, the moment I saw the zebra jerseys, I knew us Man U was fucked. The shots first half was disgusting and terrible. Terrible decision making from the attacking players. Amadeep saying, this race hasn't been too particularly interesting so far. No, I mean you had it was sort of in between the pit stops, wasn't it? Between Max's and Lewis's, and that was fairly exciting and entertaining. I definitely was a bit more excited for that one. But the race is just sort of as it is at the moment. DC, let's go half time, 1-0. What a goal from Traore. Wolf saying putting Pogba at left wing and Mashi at striker is criminal. Those positions aren't their best. Cavani and De Gea benched is disgusting. What is Ollie thinking? I think Dean Henderson is a fine goalkeeper. You just don't have extra strikers. For me, Pogba should be in the double pivot if he's playing. Move Green. Fuck knows what he does. Fuck knows what he does.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Exactly. Fuck knows.
Amadeep saying Mazepin hasn't spun since Italy. This is very true. This is very true. But I need to update the driver tracker at the bottom. That's all the same. Ocon is still in 8th. Raikkonen is no longer in the top 10. So it is Norris in 9th and Alonso into there. 9th is Norris. And 10th.
Hamilton's closing on Verstappen, but that's what we said earlier on with the sectors 1, 2, and 3. Hamilton's quicker, and then Verstappen's quicker in the rest of the sectors.
Very true. Very, very true. I've updated the driver tracker at the moment. More pit stops will happen, I believe.
What's going on here between Perez and Ricardo?
DC saying, but knowing Villa, we're going to bottle it.
Wide.
We always do. Oh, yes, that's the issue there. Eric Bailly is a better defender than Lindelof. He in the fridge has more chemistry. The JJs, big up to yourself, mate. Hello, how are you doing today? We're all good. Enjoying the Formula One at the moment. As I said, match reaction of Aston Villa versus Manchester United will be after the race. I need to advertise that in a second. But 42 laps in, 66 lap race, 24 laps to go. Max Verstappen is in the lead.
It's insane, man. They have so much more grip. Verstappen team radio.
They do seem to have more grip. And the gap is currently 0.64 seconds. But into the pits comes Lewis Hamilton.
Indeed.
Not sure
what,
I presume he's putting on the softs now. I presume he'll be putting on the softs.
Yep.
Lewis in the pits. The red stripe. More mediums. He's gone for an extra set of mediums. So at the moment, Wolf saying, is Mercedes winning the race? They are winning the race. They are not winning the race.
What's Verstappen? Verstappen just had a radio. What did he say?
I haven't got anything come up. Oh, here it is. Hungry all over again here. Looks like they're not going to pit. They're not going to do an extra pit. They're not going to stop. But Bottas is in second. But I doubt he'll be there for long. In fact, I'm not even going to change it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't bother. I don't see really.
It's Bottas, let's be honest.
Bottas is going
Lovely.
to allow Lewis over. Here's team radio from Lewis. What?
What did that say?
Front brakes are really hot at the moment. Hamilton pits again for fresher tyres at the moment with 22 laps to go at the moment. There's a 22-second gap between Verstappen and Hamilton. Wolf saying, I wish Tesla had an F1 team. It'd be very expensive. There's an 18%, 19% chance of Hamilton overtake onto Verstappen at the moment if Verstappen pits for new tyres. 14% chance of that happening. 14%. Do you think that they should bring in Max to put on an extra set of tyres? Maybe Red Bull softs?
No, actually, I'm okay, thank you.
Mm.
No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm just
Because I'm just thinking.
It's debatable, isn't it?
Halfway through lap 24, Hamilton is gaining. Yeah, we're on lap 44.
I think you got a point last year about Verstappen maybe coming in.
They are gaining though. 20% chance of an overtake at the moment. I wouldn't want to be on the pit wall.
If there's 22 seconds, wouldn't it be a good time for Verstappen to pit now?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's
but
what
it's
I'm
risky.
thinking.
There's
Very
22
risky.
seconds. This is probably the best time that you're going to get the biggest amount of gap between them.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. There's a lot of variables. What if a mistake happens in the pits?
So yeah, that is true.
But I mean, at least you've got enough space. I mean, I don't know. Are they just going to let him go now?
But Bottas will need to pit then, I assume.
I would assume so. But you never know. You never know.
Depends on the pit stops too.
Verstappen just said at this rate he will catch up on the last lap.
Oh God, it's hungry all over again. I don't like the looks of that.
So are they gonna?
Oh yeah, it's came off Portsmouth failed to receive on chaos.
Yeah, it was quite funny.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Versus Manchester United match reaction.
To be honest, I had to see Oxford in there. I assume Oxford got the last playoff
Yeah,
spot.
they do. They did, yeah. I see maybe Oxford or Sunderland.
I can't remember who's in the playoffs now. I know Sunderland's in there. Oxford. Blackpool in there.
Yeah, Blackpool's in there. Lewis Hamilton setting the fastest lap on lap 46. 19-second gap between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. This is a big...
They need to pit him, Verstappen.
Good point.
It is a good point, but I think it's a bit too late to be doing that now. You won't. It's gonna be
an interesting end. That's what I'll say.
Yeah,
I'm not too delighted about that.
Sergio Perez is overtaken.
But I also realised I had the players and the badges the wrong way round.
Oh, Sergio Perez is just overtaken. Perez is now 5th. Congratulations, you're doing your job, Perez. Jesus Christ. 47 laps too late, you know, hon.
He's now 4 seconds behind Charles Kirk.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too late at the moment. United asking for a penalty probably. I feel. I'm a deep saying Hamilton is on a flyer, and by the time Verstappen is done changing tires, he will he still has to warm his tires. Yes, it looks like they're going to leave him out. Which is understandable. I get it. Doesn't mean I have to be happy about it, but I get it.
Ricardo and Sainz are in the pits.
Are they?
Yeah, Ricardo and Sainz are in the pits now. Well, Sainz isn't anymore. No, they're both not. They're both out.
I blame Charl.
Ricardo in 8th and Sainz in 9th.
I blame Charl for all of this. I'm joking.
I'll take it. So I don't actually give a shit what you blame.
Damn, you didn't get it right. You didn't get the pit strategy right. Hamilton with his has a 10-lap striking distance. It's gonna be very close, very, very close. Verstappen team radio at the moment, but I need to get my tracker back up. Just had to do some advertising on the Twitter format.
Yeah, I need to know what the Verstappen said.
I need to see them where I am.
Tell us what he said, Niall. Tell us what he said.
I will do once they've got to a bit that I need it for a tracker. Oh, someone is pushing Scott McTominay. McTominay saying, "I don't want to be touched. Don't touch me."
That's a shame.
It's okay. He's just got to boot him in the face now.
He stopped his phone social distancing rules.
Martinez.
What do you think Verstappen are going to do?
Drive the wheels off this car.
I think they just have to even him out now, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I want to hear what
they take anywhere. Yep, I will nearly be able to do it now. Very, very close to where I need them to be, so that my tracker is in line with the pits, with the TV as they take down the one that I'm assessing it on. Tossers, bunch of tossers. I want to see that. There we go. Now it's back up. That's what I like to see. Play. There we go. I'm pretty much in the same place. Niall, someone has just touched McTominay. So Alex, he could have been killed. Very, very true. It was one heck of a touch, wasn't it? Team radio from Max has not come up. He says, "I don't see how I can make the end." Max is struggling. Lewis is a lot quicker. Team radio from Lando Norris. Saying he can't do anything. Lando Norris is in 7th. I haven't got him in 7th on my tracker. So I need to update.
No, Lando Norris is in 7th. Yeah, he is. It's just happened.
Hamilton's now 13 seconds behind Verstappen.
I'm not going to lie. Verstappen needs to change his tyres. Verstappen actually needs to change his tyres.
He can't. It's too late. It's far too late to be doing that now. Far too late in the day.
That's what I said. Start the race. It's all about the strategy in the race. And
they might have the right strategy. Remember, very, very difficult to overtake here at the Circuit De Catylunia, the Grand Prix of Spain.
Yeah, true. But I got a feeling there's going to be some final lap madness like Bahrain between both of them.
I hope.
Max will let's think positivity. Chris, we are all about the positivity. I see positivity. I see Verstappen winning it, and we see Verstappen. It will happen. Just keep telling yourself we see Verstappen winning it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so do I. I think Verstappen will hold on.
I've got some positivity in me today. Some real positivity. Chelsea thrashed Man City yesterday. Man City who? And Verstappen's winning today. I'm all about this,
This is very true.
And that will make it a good weekend.
Penalty to United. Penalty to United.
Oh, of course they are. Penalty United. Woo!
Who saw this coming?
Shocker.
Who saw
Did
the penalty?
you see Man U getting a penalty? I didn't. I mean,
I didn't. I think it's shocking. I don't know how it's a penalty. How have United managed to get a penalty? They never get penalties. That's true, guys. They never get penalties.
Indeed.
That's what I thought. Ricardo was the 7th.
Carlos Sainz overtook Norris.
Ocon is not 8th. It is Carlos Sainz in 8th. Goal! Aston Villa 1. Manchester United 1. Bruno Fernandes not scoring from open play, of course. It was from
Bruno Fernandes. It's Fernandes. Fernandes, please.
Obviously, a very good penalty there from Bruno. Never scores penalties. He never has penalties. United never get given penalties. None of that at all. The interesting thing is, Hamilton hasn't got past Bottas yet. And Bottas isn't going to be told to move out the way, I don't think. Maybe Bottas might ruin it for his own teammate. Black and white flag for Norris. That's driver. That's something to do with you know what I'm on about. Track limits. I'm a deep saying Hamilton is just gonna overtake Verstappen in turn 1 after getting DRS. Well, he has to get past his teammate first. So Valtteri, keep him behind you. Very asked nicely.
Hamilton's closing on Bottas now.
He is, but Bottas ain't going to just be easy to overtake. Remember, they're in the same equipment. As we see United attacking Villa.
Don't know why I'm saying this, but your TV and Mick Schumacher in the pits.
Huh?
It's your TV and Mick Schumacher in the pits. I don't know why I was saying that.
Oh, I have no idea why you were saying that, not an important part of the race, that is. And there we go. Lewis overtaking Valtteri Bottas. Lewis is now 10 seconds behind Max, 11 seconds behind Max.
11.3 seconds.
This is going to be an interesting.
13 laps remaining, or 14? I think it's 14 laps, yeah. Because when it gets to 66, it's 13.
Yeah, something like that. This is just got a bit interesting. Team radio for Lando Norris.
Yeah, my tyres are gone, yeah. Okay, understood.
Tyres have gone to the rear. Niall, Lewis is still to overtake Bottas. It's going to be hard. Yes, it was fairly difficult. Bottas wasn't just going to jump out of the way, but teammate orders. I presume when you're the Mercedes bitch like you are when you're Bottas, I suppose you are told to jump out of the way. Raikkonen is in 6th now. Not Raikkonen. Ricciardo is in 6th. So I need to change that. Ricciardo. 7th is Ocon.
And the two Spaniards are battling each other. Sainz 8th, Alonso 9th.
10th is Russell. Could George Russell be getting his first points with Williams this weekend? Norris is not even in the top 10, struggling with tyres. 9th is now Alonso.
Sainz 7th.
Ahead of Ocon. So we will.
Bottas is in the pits.
Let's see.
Manchester United have just got another. Manchester United have just got another goal.
Wait, who scored? Mason Greenwood?
Yeah.
Is it Mason Greenwood? Is it?
It actually is Greenwood.
Hooray! Mason Greenwood! Woohoo! Mason Greenwood FC buzzing. I like Mason Greenwood. What a boy. What a boy.
Oh, look. Look. This is how I said my final 3 would finish. Verstappen, Hamilton and Leclerc. And look what's happened now.
Yeah. Mason Greenwood making my day by scoring. I'll get accused of being a United fan now. And actually, even Charl can agree. I'm actually just a Mason Greenwood fan because I quite like Mason Greenwood.
You're a Chelsea fan.
Can I be Mason Greenwood as well?
No, you're Mason Greenwood, but at the minute you're supporting Chelsea at the minute. You know, because you want them to whoop you want us to whoop Man City's arse.
I just like players individually because I don't have a team in the Premier League. I can do that.
Yeah, you can be unbiased and like players from different teams.
Lewis, I'm gonna just overtake Bottas after 5 seconds of battling. This is very true. Himawi. No. Greenwood score. Yes, that is true. But if you are new to the channel, please do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on.
Here we go then. Mazepin ahead of Hamilton.
Right. So.
Oh, this is the chasing.
I'm fuck racing with Lewis behind me. I'm fuck my tires. I presume that I'm shitting with Lewis behind me. I'm shit my tires. I'm not sure. He swore, but I don't know what swear word he used for it. So I can't really. Oh, a fight between Marcus Rashford and Konza. Tyrone Mings being very aggressive. Probably shouldn't even be a footballer after what he did, which is stamp on someone's face with his boots whilst looking down at him.
Ibrahim of his face.
What minute is the football on, Niall? What minute's the football on?
58 minutes I'm on. 58 minutes. Lap 56 of 66. Verstappen first. Second is Lewis, 6 seconds behind. This is getting a bit mad.
This is getting too close for comfort, you know.
I'm now doing the Christian Horner and now I'm really shitting myself.
Fastest lap is no longer going to Hamilton.
I wanted Uncle Rashford to score.
Just to clarify, Bottas has the fastest lap right now.
1:20.0.
Typical Bottas, isn't it?
5 seconds to go. Not 5 seconds ago. 5 seconds is between them two at the moment. But Uncle Rashford did not score, I'm afraid. It was Mason Greenwood.
Nope.
But as you see, the top three, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Leclerc. Come on, Max Verstappen. You need to do better than this. Max's tyres are a lot better. Can he do this? 10 laps to go. Lewis, it's going to be brutal. This is going to be brutal. Has Max Verstappen and Red Bull lost themselves a race for not pitting earlier?
Yes, they bloody. I'm fuming. If this happens. I'm going to write a letter. To Red Bull. Dear Mr. Red Bull, I think you're a bit of a twat.
You want to say, dear Christian Horner. Lando Norris getting into the top 10. Lando Norris is in the top 10.
Yeah, go Norris.
Who is not in the top 10? I presume some people. So Sainz still in 7th. Ocon's still in 8th.
Bottas has just overtaken Leclerc.
Yep.
Oh, that's annoying. So, Russell is not in 10th. That is Alonso. In 9th is Lando Norris. And Leclerc is now in 4th with Bottas in 3rd. Leclerc. Definitely getting quicker at updating the tracker at the bottom. United on a counter attack, and that one comes to nothing.
Come on, Max Verstappen, you need to get a grip of your life. Lewis is behind you. Lewis is behind you.
3-second gap. There's a 3-second gap. Lewis has been told, I might not have any tyres left at the end. He's doing mind tricks. Okay, we think Verstappen may have less. He definitely will. Lewis is having mind games with Max, and they're not going to tell Max with that. A 1.2 second gap with 6 laps to go. I reckon I don't see Verstappen doing shit. I see Verstappen just taking him out if he has to.
Yeah, please do. Please do. I'm not going to complain. Are they bringing him in?
Oh,
they're bringing Verstappen in.
It's Perez.
Oh, jeez.
I was about to say,
God.
what the hell are they doing? I was about to go a little bit doolally then. What?
I literally got into panic.
Yeah.
I think they're going for fastest lap.
No chance.
I think they're going for fastest lap to try and take that off Bottas. But they had a big enough gap. United,
they've got to go for fastest lap, to be honest.
United doing what they need to do to keep this title battle going until Leicester now. Another game in the bag, another title race going. United really turned it on in the second half, judging by the looks of the game.
Fuck.
There's 1.3.
Come on, Verstappen. Come on, Verstappen. Go.
Yeah,
go, hon. Go.
It's not
go,
happening.
hon. Who else is coming in for a pit?
Charles Leclerc is coming into the pits. Lewis
they'll
is now
try and get fastest
behind.
lap.
Lewis is now
this is so stressful. I don't think I can even watch this. This is actually stressing me out right now. I'm gonna age 50 years by the end of this.
Oh, don't look in the comments. I think something's happened.
Easy as you like.
Time.
6 second gap from Hamilton and Lewis.
Come on, Verstappen. No, don't let anything happen. Don't let anything happen. No, he's getting too close to now.
I know what's going to happen.
Lewis, as they come out of turn 16, Lewis will have DRS. Max is trying to get there. What is going on here? And there we go. Lewis Hamilton overtakes him into turn 1. Lewis Hamilton instantly being blocked. Don't like Lewis. I've decided to block Lewis Hamilton. Definitely don't like that. But now Verstappen is in second.
That's it.
As it stands, there will be a big gap between Lewis and Max as we speak. But
you said it, Niall. Hundred all over then.
I think they should have learned from last time and actually pitted him. I don't know why they didn't pit him. It's a strange one. I'm unsure why they didn't pit him. Mason Greenwood coming off for Edison Cavani.
Comes down to strategy then.
Yeah, and it's Red Bull that have screwed up again. Max Verstappen team radio.
Oh, what? Why are you doing that? Oh, he's in the pit.
Fastest lap. Going for fastest lap. Unless Lewis and
I think she'll be all right still to do ahead.
No. I think he's banking on Lewis having no tyres left and is going to try and do him. Daddy Cavani is on. Daddy Cavani is absolutely onto the pitch. Came on for Mason Greenwood. Could Max catch Lewis? It would certainly be. It would be interesting.
Lance Stroll just went well wide and back onto the track.
Lance Stroll, but Alonso will take him there.
I'm over this now. I really am. I'm over this
Verstappen's just come into the pits, and I think he might be able to catch Lewis because Lewis is going to have no tyres at all fastest lap goes to Sergio Perez in 5th.
Oh, thank God for that. I don't care who gets it as long as it's not Lewis Hamilton. I don't actually care. Right, where's Verstappen?
25 seconds behind Lewis. 5 laps to go.
Is he not going to go in the pits?
No, he has.
What, Lewis?
No,
Lewis
Verstappen.
probably, he already has. He's on soft tyres now.
Oh, Verstappen's already been in.
Yeah,
Ah, come on, Verstappen. Go, 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 Verstappen.
Norris into 8th, overtake not on.
Armour Deep saying, Charlotte, just don't watch F1 till Lewis retires and you can celebrate Verstappen win easily.
Harry Kane's back. Harry
don't
Kane
think
is
you
back.
have you forgotten Imola? Not Imola. Have you forgotten when Verstappen beat Lewis and Lewis fucked up? Thank you. Big up Harry Kane. Guess who's back?
Harry
Back
Kane.
again. Harry Kane.
Again.
I'm surprised you haven't put in a transfer request to
Chelsea yet.
Tottenham.
To Chelsea yet, obviously to move to Chelsea. Oh, under investigation, Alonso and Stroll.
The turn 1 incident.
Turn 1,
Oh,
it was a bit
come
mad.
on, Verstappen. Verstappen, you really need to get a grip of your
Stroll
life.
is into top 10.
Verstappen actually needs to get a grip of his life, to be honest. I've had enough of this. Enough of this nicey. Brady, I'm blaming Red Bull. Christian Horner, you're getting a bloody horrible letter to you in a minute. No, you don't even deserve Mister. You're not even a Mister. You're a twat.
Strategy wasn't great. Himwari saying, Kane, I love you, Kane. How many Drivers' Championship does Verstappen have? Well, none, because Lewis has had the fastest car. But, I mean, how many did Lewis have when he first started? Was it just the one? Yeah, that's what I thought. He had a dominant McLaren car then. But he's also been helped out by the FIA in multiple
Max
times.
Verstappen's got the fastest lap.
Max Verstappen with the fastest lap. Need I remind you about Canada when FIA was bribed by Lewis Hamilton and gave Lewis the race win when he didn't deserve it? Yeah. Off the FIA.
Okay, so where's... Verstappen needs to hurry up.
22-second gap. I don't think it will happen.
It's not going to happen. I'm not getting my hopes up, to be honest.
Rashford.
I'm over this.
Bruno is on the floor.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Crimea River.
That's why they. Oh, Tyrone Mings elbowing him. I have a fan. Such an honour to have these. Daughter being my Omar. However, I'm going to soon be a Chelsea fan. You're not really.
Yes, you are. Yes,
I just think Hamilton's a bit of a cocky shit, to be brutally honest.
I'm not going to lie. When you see the same person winning the same thing 7 times, it becomes very boring.
That's my. I don't have any problems with Hamilton. I just want to see it go.
I think he's a cocky little shit who's a dramatic little bitch.
I just want to see.
Gap.
I just want to see it close to title race. That's all.
Verstappen is 20 seconds behind Lewis at the moment.
Come on, please, come on. No. I'm like a frustrated child right now. I don't like it, to be honest.
What is going on? So, driver of the day.
What's going on is Christian Horner is a twat.
Well, if you want to vote for driver of the day, the vote closes at the end of the race. Himwari saying, do you want my dad eliminate Lewis Hamilton? My dad is super strong, you know. Go for it.
Yes, please. Yeah, I would really like that. That would make me feel very happy.
18%. Lewis with 17%. Charles Leclerc with 12% is currently the votes for driver of the day. We'll be doing our driver of the day after this last lap.
Fun fact, it's not going to be Lewis Hamilton.
Also, if you want to put your votes in for driver of the day at the bottom in the comments, please do.
Anyone that puts Hamilton will not be counted.
They will. They'll just probably get outvoted.
No, they're just irrelevant voting. Oh, we don't do it.
Charl is a little bit annoyed. Understandably.
I'm fuming.
18 seconds behind. He's not going to catch him. I don't think he's going to be that quick.
He's going to have to, you know. Come on. Speed up, hun. No, speed up. No, I don't care if you ruin your tyres. Speed the bloody hell up.
I'm a deep saying driver of the day vote, Mazepin, for not signing for 2 consecutive races. Big up to Nikita Mazepin for not. But he has finished 50 seconds behind Mick Schumacher. Harry Kane saying I'm faster than Hamilton. We love it. Yeah, I also think I know who the I think I know who does all these accounts now. I won't expose them live on the air, but I think I have a feeling. Oh, that's why. Faking being tackled.
Final lap.
Final lap of the Grand Prix. Hey, big man, we don't talk about Mazepin times. We just celebrate he hasn't span out. That is true. That is very true. I hear that. Maguire is in a fair bit of pain.
Hamilton's won.
Yeah. Lewis is going to be first. He's coming around turn 11 and 12. Now going down to turn 13. Oh, no, he isn't. He's in turn 10, going up to turn 11. He'll then go on to the sweeping right-hander of turn 12, up to turn 13, down the hill to enter turn 14 and 15, the last chicane, before he goes around turn 16 for the last time. And Lewis Hamilton wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Max Verstappen with the fastest lap, 15 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. There we go. Max Verstappen coming around turn 16. Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen second in the race. Valtteri Bottas out of turn 16. Valtteri Bottas goes third. Your podium is Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas. Alonso has got all the way to 17th. Charles Leclerc looks like he is going to get fourth. Imagine 2023 driver lineup of Verstappen and Norris and Mercedes. I see that being he'll stay at Red Bull.
Verstappen will stay at Red Bull.
I also think Norris will stay at McLaren as well, because McLaren looking very strong. With all the driver changes as well. Leclerc fourth, Perez fifth, Ricciardo sixth, seventh is Ricciardo, seventh Sainz, Lando Norris 8th, Ocon 9th, Gasly 10th, Stroll 11th, Raikkonen 12th, Vettel 13th, 14th is Russell, Giovinazzi 15th, Latifi 16th, Fernando Alonso 17th, Mick Schumacher 18th, and Nikita Mazepin is in 19th. There we go. We've got Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton has won the race.
Great.
What did you want to say, Chris?
I'm struggling to pick a driver there, to be honest. I don't really agree with Verstappen, Hamilton, and Charles being in there, because I think they've not really done that much persistence, if I'm being honest.
So who are we going for driver of the day? Charl?
My driver of the day is Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen. Chris?
Daniel Ricciardo.
Fuck it, I'll give it to Daniel Ricciardo as well. Did very well, actually, to get where he is. And there we have it. Lewis has won the race. That tears it, Daddy. Where are you? Oh, Harry Maguire looks like he may be coming off. Harry Maguire injured. Masbing, come on, guys. I hear it. I hear it. But final thoughts, Chris, for the race. What's your thoughts? Eric Bailly coming on for Manchester United for the ending. For the last lap, for the last 15 minutes of the match. Final thoughts from you, Chris, before we wrap it up.
Strategy wins races, whether it's race strategy or pit strategy. Pit, that's what's cost Verstappen in the end. I said it earlier in the stream that that's been my biggest critic of him. But everyone's gonna have a bad race strategy and pit strategy. It's not over. Still yours are races the door. Come on.
Yeah, 100%. Totally agree.
Verstappen just needs to bounce back in the next race, which is that Monaco, I think it is.
Yeah, I think Monaco might be the next one. Narito, Hamwari, what's wrong? Hamilton won, Dad. Can you beat him up? Haha, don't worry, I do you better. I will destroy Lewis Hamilton. Love it. Some people I don't know are going to destroy Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, please.
By the way, if you're making different accounts, please do subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. It does help. We want to get to 250 by the end of the day. So if you haven't subscribed, I'm going to be a little bit upset. So do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on. Does massively help. Man United title charge is still on. Come on, you Man United fans.
Let's chalk.
Yellow card for him again. Oh God, could you imagine if United genuinely did win this? This would be absolutely mad. But yeah, as I said, if you've got new accounts, please do subscribe to the channel. Let's get us to 250 by the end of the day. That would be amazing. Charl, I'm not going to ask you final thoughts because you're absolutely wrong. But Chris, actually, before you go, as I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Find us on Twitter at Let's Talk EPL and LTPL. No context LTPL. Aaron, we're just wrapping up here because I've got a match reaction in 12 minutes time. But if you're still at the keep mode, then give me a message in. We're doing match reaction in United Villa, so that'll be a more appropriate stream to come on to anyway, because it's Formula One. But yeah, if you're still at the keep mode in about 15 minutes time, we're starting at 4 o'clock. So 15 minutes time, if you're still at a keep mode, I'll send you the link personally. But yeah, find us on all our socials. I will put that banner up now so you can find our socials on all of them. So on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Let's Talk Premier League on Instagram is Let's Talk EPL _ and all of that good stuff. So we'll be there as well. Next race will be the qualifier at Monaco. Only true dons will know what I mean. Yeah, overtaking. You think overtaking at Spain is difficult? Wait till you go see what overtaking in Monaco looks like. Non-existent. But we'll still have coverage of both the qualifying and the race there, which will be great. But Chris, where can they find you?
Find me here on the official F1 Watchalongs for qualifying and the race. Find me on my channel. Yeah, just my name to keep it simple, Chris Wells, and did my reviews for UFO and Taro, and I'll be doing an F1 review yet one tonight. And yeah, find me there and find me on Twitter at Chris Wells 96.
Narito saying, "Sup Hamilton, now be gone." But Charl, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Charl_strong. You can find me on Strong TV. Link is my Twitter. It's also on my Instagram bio as well. But yeah, I've got a wrestling show tonight at 5 o'clock. So tune in once, but only once you've finished watching the United review.
Yes, we'll be done by 5, so that'll be good. Ahmadi say Monaco's overtake zone is the pit straight. This is very true. This is very true. Imwari saying yes, Daddy. But yeah, we'll be done there. Also, tomorrow, me and Dom will be appearing on Strong TV for a special referees show. So make sure you get Charl your questions for that one as well, so she can ask me and Dom them questions on tomorrow. And I'll be back here at 4 p.m. with the reaction to Aston Villa versus Manchester United. But until then, thanks for watching. It's been great having you. Lewis has won yet again. Hamilton is in the lead of the Drivers' Championship, but it's not over. As said, match reaction, Manchester United, Aston Villa versus Manchester United, 4 p.m. We'll be joined by Tom Little from the Football Terrace as well. So that will be a great show as well, with obviously regulars RJ, Dom and Matt, obviously special guest Tom. But thanks for watching. As I said, we'll be back at 4. But until then,